know, we're stuck with a hand we're dealt, like it or not. Now, for most of us, that's okay. We love our family. We do anything for them, and we never dream of hurting them. Still, brothers, the futility of the family tree has not been so generous. Yes, it's true, for some of us, the family picnic is no picnic. But as we've seen with our stories today, as bad as your own family may seem, it could always be worse. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other. If you think that was wild and crazy, then click here to keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe. All you have to do is click here. And one more thing, take care of yourself and each other. Hey, welcome to the show. My guest today says they use magic to fix their relationship. Please meet Nana. She says she foresees pain and punches in the near future. Nana, what's going on?
Jenny, how you doing?
Good.
I'm a psychic.
Oh.
Like, I'm serious. No, like, that's serious. I'm a psychic.
So you can tell the future.
Yes.
And you can put X's on people?
Yes, I can. And I can also read palms, and I can feel things, and I have, like, visions of stuff before it happens out the ordinary.
Okay, well, what do you see now?
Right now, I see it's about to be a kick ass. I'm about to fight.
That is amazing. That has never happened on our show. If there turns out to be a fight, I am going to believe you forever. So why are you here?
Okay, I'm here because I had a vision recently that my good friend Zach and my fiance, Woody, left each other.
Your fiance has a Woody.
No.
I misunderstood. What do you think?
Yeah, Woody is my fiance. And Zach is my good friend. And I had a vision that they actually were living together in my house, in my bed.
Well, you had this vision. Now,
Right.
how do you know that this one's accurate?
No, it's accurate. I know my vision tell me the truth. Like, I know. Every time I had a vision, it's accurate. So I know.
Okay. Now, do you ever get these visions ahead of time?
Yeah, of course.
Well, okay. So if you got this vision that Woody's going to be messing around with stats, why wouldn't you have said, Woody, you're staying home tonight?
Because sometimes I really feel like, okay, I hope my visions are wrong. You know, that's my fiance.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to
Has
believe
he cheated?
it. Yes, we have before, and I had a vision for that also.
So why do you keep staying with
Because
him?
I love him. And, you know, we have a child together.
Yes.
You know, and I don't want my daughter growing up without, you know, mom and dad. I grew up with mom and dad, so I want the best for her and the same thing for her.
Now, what is this doll?
Okay. This doll right here, this is my new doll. Yes. I got this. No, no joke. I got this.
No, I'm serious.
I got this from my family. And I can do heck. Like, anytime I want to have or do a heck for somebody, like, I do that. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Let's just say this is just a regular person that I want to have a head for.
Yeah.
So I have her. And then, okay. Can everybody just breathe and close their eyes?
OMG. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say the same thing. What was that?
Okay.
It's
So
a
as
chain
I'm
thing.
saying those words,
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my mind all the bad things that I want to happen. And as I do that, and I'm saying the words, and I'm thinking it, it'll come true.
Well, who were you directing at?
That, this girl, is that.
Whoa.
And I had pins on the back of this
You
girl.
have pins.
Yes, and they all mean something.
Yeah, what does that mean?
This pin is for her heart.
Oh.
And that means that she would not be able to love or feel love for anybody because she wants to be a homewrecker.
Oh.
This pin is for her ear.
Oh.
And her hair will fall out. And this pin is for her ass.
Oh.
She's a dancer. So then she always want to shake her ass
Yeah.
and dance. That's what she does. Because she's no longer going to have an ass. It's going to shrink and ain't nobody going to want to see her dance.
Oh. If you put that needle, you know where, does that mean they couldn't have sex anymore?
Oh, yeah. No. But I'm trying so hard not to get there.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Right.
But
Here's sex. So, I've been had the vision that you've been sleeping with my man. Booty, yeah, booty. You've been sleeping with my man in my house, in my bed. You gonna be that disrespectful? Really? Listen, baby. Of course. Oh, did you have sex with him? Did you have sex with him? And how could you do that? You know we have a daughter together. We have a whole family. How could you sleep at night and just go ahead and mess up a happy home? It wasn't intended to have sex.
oh my gosh, the vision came true. Unbelievable.
So you really did this. You gonna break up me and my hubby like he proposed to me. And you gonna sit here? And I told you about that. And I told you about that.
What do you think? Okay. What do you think about her vision?
Everybody thinks this is dope, like,
Buddha. Well, let's meet Woody. Now there's the I would.
you love me and your daughter. Are you serious? Are you serious? How you gonna lie to me? You laughed me in my face and tell me, told me you ain't sleep with this girl. And she just said you did. What about our daughter, our family? Everything that we had.
Not stop with the voodoo doll. Like anytime you get mad, you don't put the voodoo doll. I be walking down the street, put a sharp face
you sitting up here saying? We ready to be fun? I said I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to get my food.
Now, wait a second. She put the pin in that doll, and you're telling me.
Yes, man, when I be walking down the street, I actually feel the pain. Like, you know, I have to, my eyes are turned, then I have to stop and grab my composure, hold my composure. You get it together.
And then no drugs involved.
No drugs, I'm serious, but a lot of people don't listen. You know, serious to the best.
Do you believe she has these powers? Do you believe she has these
Yeah,
powers?
she said it's been our family for 3 generations.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, when she gets there, she's going to grab him.
Yeah.
And she
Well, if you know if she has these powers, even more so, I have the question, why would you mess around with her? In the middle of having sex, you're going to get a needle in your back.
like, okay, I always thought the other people not toward me.
What? You said, what the hell?
He was there. When we was at the zoo and we got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I go and do this. We fought on the side. She hit the back there. She took off the ground. She offered me a ride in the down the zoo. It took place. We were going on for 2 months.
You've been sleeping with her for 2 months?
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got the Bengals, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Panthers, next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Georgia.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator of the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Bengals at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that one complete downfield to Allen. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now the numbers for Brooks a week ago: 17 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expecting maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Young working out of the gun. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, 72 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The long touchdown.
Wow, we're getting a different story from her than we got from you. When you came out, I figured, okay, there's a guy who made one mistake. He's horribly sorry. He's young. Maybe you can forgive him.
I'm just disgusted.
But this is going on. You do this all the time.
No, I did it when I was younger, in high school. I was too mature. I didn't know what I wanted then, you know?
But this last time, you're out of high
By the
school.
time you moved down here, you were all about me then, but you still did this. You said this is all back in high school. It's a pattern. It's going to happen again. How do I know it's not going to happen again? I don't. So, you know, I have to get over it at some point. And I have. And I'm happy about that.
How can you just give up 6 years of a relationship and after everything we've all been through and everything we've worked on, how much I've changed?
It was 6 years that I put up. Are you kidding me? So how could you do this to me?
I'm sorry, you say it, Troy. No, definitely.
So how could you do this to me? How can you ask me how I can do this to you after 6 years? What did I do, Chris? What did I do? I'm sitting here talking to you about something that I expected all along. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to be with my friend. You know, that's the shit that I've ever heard. And you know what? I don't even care. At least I know that I cannot trust my friend anymore. At least you told me about it. being a little boy.
You would have never found out if I didn't tell you.
That's true. Then exactly, I don't even know what you'd have done in the past if you're this much of a man now. You're a boy before. How many other times did you get over? I don't even know.
There has been none. That's the only time that I came home and told
How
you.
many times have I
Because I
heard?
felt guilty because it's on my conscience. I want to let you know.
This friend, Bree, how well do you know her? I mean, she's a close
Very
friend?
well.
Oh, for years?
Very well, yeah. So, I mean, that's definitely a bummer.
Sure.
But at least bummer, but, you know, I used to suspect that she has done something in the past, but I've heard that she didn't, and she promised me she didn't. So now it's almost like, did she before, or is this the first time now?
Well, let's find out. Here she is. Here's Bree.
I don't want your sloppy seconds. What are you talking about? Then why the hell would you hook up with my boyfriend? You're supposed to be my closest friend that I have ever had. I just did. You never trusted me in the past? Why would I trust you? Obviously, I can't trust you for a very reason.
Do you have any interest in him?
No. Then why did you do it? What are you attracted to? What made you do that? You could never close your legs. You could never keep them shut.
Welcome back. My guest today, a bit of betrayal to reveal. Please meet Matt. He says the state of this relationship is written all over the wall. Matt, what is going on?
I met this girl, Lydia. I met her at school. After a while, we started texting. We decided to date. And after we started dating, probably a few months or whatever, and she decides to move to Santa Maria. She didn't let me know till last minute, so she was like, well, I think the smarter choice would be for us to break up. And I was like, you know, like, long distance relationship, moving to Santa Maria, like, there's not really much I can do, you know, I don't have a car. So I was just like, down.
How far is Santa Maria from where you
45 minutes from Santa Barbara.
Were you worried you might never, ever, ever see her again?
Yeah, only because I didn't have a car, so I had no way of getting out there to go see her.
Street stops on the bus. Okay, but she moved away.
Yeah, and I didn't have time for that because I was in school.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so we didn't talk for about 4 months. So I hear from her saying that she's moving back to Santa Barbara, and I was like, oh, you know, like, I haven't seen her in a while, so, you know, that'd be good to catch up on things, you know, it's been a while. So I go to meet her, and we had sex.
So she got back with you?
Yeah, well, we didn't get back together, we were just hanging out.
Hanging out and having sex?
Yeah. And after I had
what part of that did you not like? So you're not, okay. So yeah, but it's still, what you're saying is, there's intimacy, but you're casual.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after we had sex, I'd leave her house, and I go on Facebook, and she had posted this thing on Facebook.
You want me to read this?
If you want me to read, I can read it.
Okay.
She says, I need something, she says, I need something different. I've just been sitting here waiting for you, and in reality, you don't care. I want someone who's motivated, intelligent, outgoing, loving, caring, someone I can have a phone conversation with. Someone who wants to do something with their life, someone who wants me just as much as I want them. A man, not some little boy. You think highly of yourself, but really, what are you doing that's so amazing? I don't even see a reason that I should have the slightest feeling towards you. If I'm wrong, correct me, but until then, I need something real. Motivated, like, I'm going to college. Intelligent, I want to be a psychologist. A little boy, I'm 18 years old. You know, so it's sort of like, you know, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. And, right, that's pretty cold, but she would do that right over to you.
Exactly.
Was there any coldness while you were with her?
Mm-hmm.
No, as you left, it wasn't, did she say, oh, this was wonderful, I'll see you tomorrow, or what did she say?
She was just like, oh, like, you're just going to leave? Like, well, Yeah, because I have to go watch my brother in the morning. I can't stay. As much as I want to, I want to stay.
Oh, so she did want you to stay.
Yeah.
So maybe she was angry at the moment because you just left.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah. And, okay, so why are you here?
I'm here because I'm trying to tell Lydia that I'm leaving her for her cousin.
Where did this cousin come from?
All right, well, we were at this party. We were drinking and everything. So she pushed me to the side, and we just started kissing. We go up to the room. We had sex. Yeah.
This is while you're back together with your girlfriend.
We weren't together at the time. We were just
No,
pretty
she
much
was at home and
yeah. We were talking. We were talking, but I didn't really see her as much. So
Okay, so now you really like your cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, so it isn't like, gee, I'm sorry what I did. It's I'm moving on. Lydia's your girlfriend. She's the one you're about to tell now. She probably knows already because I guess she's watching backstage. Here's Lydia.
You are a little boy. You don't even have to tell me.
Well, I don't know how to tell you. What am I supposed to do?
You want to leave me?
Yeah, you don't
You want to
listen.
blame me on my mistakes?
Yeah.
You're lucky I even looked at you, sorry.
Oh yeah, really?
Okay, he said that he was over at your house. You guys had sex together. You were intimate. And then as he walked out the door, a few minutes later, he sees on Facebook, and he read us what you said about him on Facebook. He obviously was insulted by that. Why would you suddenly turn on him right then?
Just, I felt so used. Just used. Like, I'm nothing to you.
What do you mean you're nothing? I wouldn't have started talking to you if you would have been nothing.
You're just gonna come over to my house and just have sex and dance? That.
Oh, like I didn't start it.
Even if I would have started it, what difference does it make?
It doesn't make a difference.
It takes two.
I know it does.
Here's Melissa.
He still wants this. I feel sorry for you. Feel sorry for you. Feel sorry you want. He probably only wants you because like you were. Where did he meet you at? Party. Like you met me. Okay.
But
Like,
you're her cousin.
yeah, I would never sleep with this man. Is she married to him? No.
No, obviously your cousin. Normally, you wouldn't fake cousins sleep with the same guy.
Before.
Pardon?
We're not even close to
Oh, you're not close. That's what I'm trying to find out. So there is no close
There's
relationship.
distance. She lives far. We don't even talk that much.
45 minutes away. All right. So what's going to happen here now? Do you want to be with her? You do want to be with her? You want to be with him?
No.
No. You don't want to be with him?
No. I just want to have fun with him stuff. That says it all. Says it all. It says it all.
Before we get started here, we have three universities represented here by a whole bunch of students. First, we got your college in?
Kutztown University.
Kutztown University. Yeah. Absolutely. We also have East Stroudsburg. And Eastern Connecticut. And the message here is everybody is cutting class. Your tax dollars at work. Okay, this is great.
Yeah, to the idiot in the red flag over there, we're all dumber for I've listened to your whole story here. put Justin Bieber in the middle. Why you cheating on your girl with that trash bag right there? Big deal. That's not a trash bag. That's a creature. What? I'm just really starstruck right now. I got Jerry Springer, RuPaul. I got Tracy Morgan on that, and then I got Matthew McConaughey.
We just want our Jerry.
This is for Nicki Minaj in the black. You sure you ain't do voodoo on yourself?
Nah, but I can do voodoo on you. I can see that you got some hair looking right here with that big ass forehead.
All my life, right here, all my life.
Them tracks will come out too. Them tracks will come out too. Them tracks will come out too. Ah.
My comments to Nana, you said you're a psychic. Did you envision her whooping your ass on national TV?
Our producers have decided that you will take us into the break.
We'll be right back with Jerry's final thought.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for being on the show, and good luck in the decisions you make. Hope to find some happiness. You know, cheating is biblical in its derivation. It doesn't excuse it. It's simply a recognition that ever since men and women were attracted to each other, being with one person while professing love and commitment to another has been a fact of romantic life. The crime of it is not the sex, but rather the dishonesty. That is, being deceitful even to one you are close enough to be intimate with. We sometimes laugh at the behavior of our guests, but what is not funny is the loss of their individual honor. Their relationships may be over, but we all survive romantic losses. What is less easy to survive is the damage to character that the cheating represents. This isn't about saving one's relationship. It's about destroying one's personal dignity and self-worth. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have two options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, welcome to the show. My guests today are wounded but ready to go back into battle for the ones they love. Please meet Nathan. Now, he thought the problem with his wife were minor until she ran off with a neighbor. Wow, Nathan, what happened, Nathan?
I've been married with her for 9 years. We have 4 children together.
Okay, so this is obviously a long-time relationship.
Yes, and she left me for this 18-year-old kid.
How did that happen?
I come home from work one day and she told me that she didn't love me anymore. She didn't want to be with me. And I was crying. She just wanted me to leave. And so, I told her I wasn't leaving without my kids. And she told me I could take the kids. She didn't care. So I packed the kids up. I went and stayed with my family. And a few weeks later, I found out they had moved out of state together.
And that's when you found out it was with the 18-year-old neighbor.
Yeah.
So what has happened since? This was, what, a year ago?
About 9 months ago.
Yeah, okay. So what has happened since?
Since then, I've been raising my kids alone, and I just feel so alone. I want her back. He's in my way, getting her back.
So you're here because you want her back?
Yeah.
And you have some hope that she will come back?
Yeah.
All right. So her name is Stephanie?
Yeah.
Is she still your wife?
Yeah.
Here's your latest thing.
On my heart. And I'm sorry if I wasn't the man that you wanted me to be. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I probably pushed you away, but coming home and working all day hard like that, passing out, and leaving you to deal with the kids all the time. Me being alone with the kids the last 9 months didn't make me understand how you felt and how you dealt with that. And I know it pushed you away and drove you crazy. But I'm sorry. I want you back.
I don't love you. I never did.
You have 4 kids with me. Why did you marry me?
I was pressured in marrying you to be your mother. You know that. Neither one of us wanted to get married. We were both young.
No, I didn't want to marry you. I told you in high school.
You would continue, though, to have 4 kids with her? I mean, at some point, you can't blame it on the mother. At some point, it's your decision.
I continued on having kids because I was hoping that we would have our relationship would get better after each kid. We become closer. Maybe he would turn into a better dad and help me out. I mean, he's great with the kids, but me and him just got lost.
I'm sorry I worked 2 jobs to take care of us, but never let us down. You think some 18-year-old kids don't know how to raise kids?
He's doing a pretty damn good job right now.
How did it start? How did it start? How did it start with him?
I moved 2 doors down from him. I knew his dad, and I had a little crush on him, but never acted on it. And I would sneak out of the house and just get to know him. Never touched each other, never kissed, never done anything. And then Nathan, he was constantly saying stuff to me. It was just really bad at the end of that time, which was back in April, and I just finally said, forget it. I'm done. I'm tired of doing the same thing every single day with you. I'm done.
How did you walk away from the kids?
He mentally abused my brain. I was down to where I couldn't take it anymore. I wasn't financially or mentally capable of taking care of 4 kids by myself. And all I wanted was for him to get out of my life. I tried to leave for 3 years, and he'd do the sorry card to me, make me feel sorry for him. And I have a big heart, and so I just kept saying, okay, fine, we'll try again. But the only way for me to get him out of my life completely was just fine. Take the kids. I'm going to work on me, and when I'm ready, I'll get the kids back.
You wouldn't even call to talk to me for weeks.
I had no phone.
You did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I had no call minutes. I had
Yeah, you
texting.
did. When you would call, they wouldn't even want to talk to you.
Where are the kids now?
Yeah, for 3 days now.
Because you have nowhere to live.
Because it's hard. I have to leave work. I get fired from a job to leave work and go get my kids from school or something. You don't understand. I've had it rough.
What you're doing right now is exactly what you did the whole time we were together. In and out of your mother's house, 4 kids. I'm sick of that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm sick of it. Our kids need a steady house. They need parents that aren't arguing. The only people suffering in all of this is our 4 children seeing us argue 24/7.
You're having second thoughts about him, and y'all are on the edge and all this.
Because at the moment that me and him's arguing, I got you calling up my phone, filling my head with stuff that you've always done our entire lives we were together. So I have this negativity with him, then I have this over here. You're saying, I'm changed, I love you, I miss you. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about you. I don't love you no more. I don't want to be with you. I'm done. In the last few months that we were together, I was thinking about 6 the whole time.
I'm the next Curtis Springer. These guys have one thing on their minds.
I'd like to spend all my paychecks there.
Strippers.
When can I see you strip back?
They're on top of the world.
When I get back
the Springer Stripper Spectacular. I'm the next Jerry Springer.
I come home from work one day and she told me that she didn't love me anymore and she didn't want to be with me. I've been married with her for 9 years and we had 4 children together. She left me for this 18-year-old kid. I just feel so alone and I want her back. She's in my way. Me being alone with the kids the last 9 months, it made me understand how you felt. And I know it puts you away and goes parents. But I'm sorry. I want you back.
I don't love you no more. I don't want to be with you. I'm done. In the last few months that we were together, I was thinking about 6 the whole time.
How did you stay away from the kids for so long?
I was with him for 3 months.
You hate our kids.
You know I do not. I am sick and tired of you putting me down as mother. I'm a stronger woman. I'm not going to put up with you putting me down as a wife, a woman, and a mother anymore. I'm done with it. You've done it the whole time I was with you.
I put you down because you wouldn't even take care of the kids. You lay in the bed while they destroyed the house. And I come home from work.
No,
I
I
got a house
didn't.
full of
How do you
people.
know that's what I did? You were at work. Sixth was there when I would bust my butt on that house every single day.
So
You
why
would
was
walk
it
in the door.
destroyed? What,
Oh,
you
you
lay
didn't
on-
take the trash out. Oh, there's a spot on the floor. The whole house would be clean. The kids would be bedded. The kids would be fed. Everything. I've done it all. I've done it all.
So the children are with you now?
Yes. He has no place to go because once again, you move back in with your mommy. And once again, your mommy fights with you. And once again, you hate your mom and you move out and you have nowhere to go.
Bring the kids to me so you can get on your feet like I did.
Because I wanted my kids back and I want their daddy to be financially able to take care of the kids and have a stable home without moving all over the place. He
The kids hate him. He's mean to my kids.
The kids don't hate him.
Yes, they do. They love me.
Not.
I asked Malia what she thinks
Why?
about
You know
kids.
why? Because daddy babies her lets her get her way. Six actually does restrictions on her.
He aggravates my kids.
No, he does
Yes,
not.
he is. He's six.
Come on, what? Come on, kid. I'm more of a man than you ever. I take care of your kids. You got 2 jobs and 3 days. You ain't got no job. I'm a maintenance man, man. I take care of maintenance man. I love her, she loves me, and that's how it's gonna be. Man, she's with me. Don't you get that? You ain't your kid.
I want a kid raising my kids. You understand?
Yeah, I take care of you. I warned you. She warned me about that. All the kids. She warned me about
I
you.
asked him before we even done anything. I said, listen, before we go any further, I was like, do you have any problem? You know everything about my life. Because I told him everything before we started messing around. He knows everything. I said, you're going to have any issues with me having 4 kids and having a psychotic father for them, with them. And he said, I'm fine. Anything you want to do, I'm fine.
Are you ready? And you're ready for the next 20, 30 years to raise 4 children. That's what I'm doing. I didn't know you did now.
He loves his kids like they're his own.
My kids never
If we don't
found
have
mama. They found
anything, if
daddy.
we don't have diapers for the kids, he will go out of his way to get diapers for my kids. He will do anything for them kids. With him, I had to sneak money out of his wallet to buy diapers because he
You
would
snuck
get
money out of my wallet and go cheat on me is what you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't need money for that.
Jerry, she's cheating on me with 4 other men. This is the 5th.
chick doesn't know what he wants, then how can you turn to him and say?
Because he is not. It's completely different. Six does not act like his age. You have to know him to understand what I mean. I would not make the same mistake twice.
I didn't still go behind Nathan's back.
That didn't happen.
She came after me, and I stayed with her, and she, I treated her good. He treated her, called her, names in front of a skank, a whore. She's this guy. She's 26 years old. This guy's her entire life. That's a whore and a skank. What kind of man? Man talks down to a woman. The limit is great. Kid, in front of her family. You are your brother, dude. It was about you.
It wasn't me arguing about you.
I take care of your son, Mason. I take care of your 3 children. I'm not trying to... Man, I'm talking about your son. We've had your son since you left you. I treat him like
I was on the booth when I
treat
was
your kids
I
good.
couldn't take him where I would have.
I might be 18, but I know how to treat children, okay? And I take care of them.
You are children. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of my kids.
I take care of myself pretty good, buddy. I got a house. I got 2 jobs. What do you got? You live off your family.
He's putting out your mother's inheritance, so he... Blake, huh? Because you can't support yourself. You're dependent on your mother.
I can't.
Like you always
How can I not support myself? I supported you for 9 years.
You're always dependent on your mother. I don't want to hear. Done the same thing for 9 years. I'm not doing it no more.
But you two are still married to each other.
Yes, because divorce is too daggone expensive. If I could do it right now, the only way I can get it is if he does a mutual agreement with me with the kids, and he won't do it. So I'm going to go get a lawyer, I guess, because he ain't going to do a mutual agreement.
He's not trying to help with the situation at all. It don't matter that I'm 18. We got a house. We're taking care of the kids. He don't have a house. He lives off his family. Where are you?
No,
Where are
we
you
do
at?
not. And you know
My dream girl. Never told a girl I love you before. I see a future with you. I really hope you will move in with me.
Marshall, I can't take that.
Is there someone else?
His uncle.
I'm the next Jerry Springer. These guys have one thing on their minds.
I'd like to spend all my paychecks there.
Strippers. When can I see you strip that? They're on top of the world. Well, you can't buy you love. I'll be having us every weekend. But sometimes worlds collide.
Can't you see peace?
Money is no object. And there's something for everyone. It's a Springer Stripper Spectacular. I'm the next Jerry Springer. My guests today are here to take it to the next level with their lovers. Now, please meet Marshall. He says he's ready to give away the key to his house and the key to his heart. Marshall, what's going on?
Well, Jay, I've been talking to this girl for about 3 years now. Just about 6 months ago, I built the courage to, ask her to be mine. It took a lot. Bought her flowers and kind of went for it from there.
Yeah.
And, there's just not many people that come around like her. So, I'm just kind of ready to give her the key to my house because my roommate's moving out. So,
okay.
Ready to take that step.
Okay. Maybe she could pitch in with the rent.
Yeah.
That sounds like love to me. Okay, so you would like her to move in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How is the relationship going?
It's going pretty good, Birthday just passed, took her out to eat.
Yeah. Have you had sex with her?
Honest answer, no.
You what?
No.
Oh, okay. So the moving in is,
I mean, it's a step towards it.
it's a step towards it.
But it's not what it's about, though.
Yeah. But you do love her like that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you would like it to progress to that level?
Yeah, I would.
All right. We'll see what she says. Good luck to you. And what's your name? Brittany? All right. That's the next person. We're here with Brittany.
Some 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Young running the option left. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. So here's a 3rd and 14. Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense and T. Higgins ready for this next possession. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 10 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Young. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw, Young.
Again, it's Johnson.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Young to throw it. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jonathan Allen in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Alvin Kamara.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Alvin Kamara
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Miles Sanders now to return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Young will set to throw.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Rolling to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the route is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker sets the kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? Oh, Young loses it, and the Bengals grab it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. In motion left goes Allen. Here's 2nd and 8. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
Now Young. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Aiden Hutchinson.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now here's Young. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll set up a throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
46 yards.
And the Bengals are pouring it on.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The tight end in motion right. Throwing, Young. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now 3rd down and very long.
Now Young.
That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Liggett.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
56 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
And a substantial run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning offensive player of the year is coming off a season where he totaled over 2,000 yards from scrimmage for the 2nd time in his career. He truly can do it all.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone.